So hi guys, she talked about her how her birth experience with Baron Trump, her only son with Donald Trump, and then let's see what I have to say about that. Hi. So hi Melania, it's me again, back again. I still reading my favorite chapter, chapter 5 in your book, where you talk about you hold Ben for the first time in your arm, and how your face light up, and how you feel warm, and how you feel, how our president feel. I'm very glad to feel happy because I was talking to my sister now about this chapter yesterday, because I say you never share your feelings, you never share your feeling deeply, but thank God you share a little bit more about Baron Trump, because I want to know you inside out, because I want to be like you, and I want to work with you. So I like this book, but this book doesn't have any continuity. And you talk about one thing, and you jump on the other thing, like, and then you come back to that thing, but you the next page you jump on the other thing. So you say you feel the warm in when you hold the Baron. Think about those mothers who are struggling with food, shelter, and every necessity. I don't talk about their superficial dreams, but I want, like, food is important for life. Food is important for life. Like, I don't want to give some new mothers interest. Like, food is important for any living thing. So can you please talk about the food stamp and tell him stop building that ballroom instead of and that, because today I just saw the bill. He ending the shutdown, and hopefully he give us our food stamp back, and thinking about bringing the healthcare. And because I really need my healthcare, I really need to take my physical therapy, because physical therapy is a breathing for me. Because if I don't take physical therapy, I will be bedridden, I will be dependent on someone, I don't know what happened to me. Like, think about me, and think about those like your child. I don't want anything happen to Baron. If something happened to Baron, what will you do, and what will Trump do? So Jaisha, after the baby, a lot of women go to, like, postpartum depression. What is a postpartum depression? If like postpartum depression happen, what was women should do? And then postpartum depression happen in the joint family too.
So the thing is, it widely used nowadays, the postpartum depression, but it's not that common. The most important thing, the most common thing is the postpartum blues, which occur in 85% of the women after the birth of the baby. And it's basically the overwhelm feeling, like the mother after the birth of the baby, she feel overwhelmed, like overwhelming, joyful, or maybe like teary, because you have to take care of a baby, which totally depend on you. You have to sacrifice your sleep, your hunger, you are not taking care of yourself. So it's kind of like you are doing something for the sake of somebody other. So it's a postpartum blue, which usually like go off in a week. Then in 10 to 15% of the cases, the women undergo the postpartum depression when there is a change in the sleep, lack of interest in the thing, like woman is not taking of herself, there's a change in the appetite, weight change, there are some suicidal ideation that will go, and that can start for like up to 2 to 3 weeks. So that's the depression, and you have to like get help on that scenario. And the last thing, like only 1 to 1.5% of the patient undergo the psychosis, in which the woman feel like the baby is evil, and she trying at that stage the baby have to be like taken away from the mother, because she can harm herself or she can harm the baby. So that's these are very important, and every woman should have awareness about these terms, because most of the people have the postpartum blue and they confuse it with the postpartum depression. While the postpartum depression is not very common. And the second thing is, if the woman have a history of psychiatric history, like she already have the depression, there are a lot more chances to get the postpartum depression too, and it can last up to like a year. So, in the joint system, that really common in our society in the east side, especially in the South Asian communities. There's a lot of thing happen in the joint system. I personally don't like this joint system, because there
Me
is a
too.
lot of because there's a lot of people and a lot of perspective. When a woman undergo a pregnancy, everybody is different. Every person, every woman react to the different situation in a different way. And in the joint system, because every mother have a different experience, she compare her experience with the person who is getting pregnant. And like, it's not good. Like, if anything happened to you, or if anything you did, so you express a lot of time that you wanted to adopt a disabled child. So do you have anything in mind what you wanted to do for that? Because you wanted to adopt a baby girl. So do you have any idea, and do you have any plans? So how are you gonna secure her future?
First of all, I want to get like financially independent for her, very strong for her, financially very strong for her. Then I can like leave house for her. Then I can leave like gold for her. Then I can give her best education, even not the best education. I will like teach her some like skills where she can secure her future. Like if she in the future, if she wants to get married, she can get married easily. And if not, she like spend the rest of like life easily, like with her treatment. I will be focused on more on like her financial independent, or her like skill learning thing, more than her treatment or stuff like that. I will be focused on her treatment, but I will be focused on more on that thing.
Yeah, so it's mean there's a lot of comparison. If there is, it's not necessary that if a woman feel something, it is not necessary that the other pregnant woman feel the same. So there is a lot of comparison. There is a lot of stress, and then there is the most important thing is the gender and everything. So the gender thing is very common in our South Asian community. Like, it totally depend. It put a lot of stress on the woman. For example, if a person is have a lot of boys, and then she's expecting a girl, and then if they have like two or three girls, and then now they are expecting a boy. So I don't like that thing, because in these community, like nowadays, because the finance is really bad, you're not only responsible to give birth to the baby, but you are also responsible to give the best education, to give the best health, to give the best the future thing. So it will totally depend on the woman, that how many children she wants, and and how she wanted to raise, because everybody is different, and everybody's priorities are different. So so please take care of the pregnant woman, and try not to compare her, and try not to give a lot of advices, because she know what she's doing.